picking up the handsaw after several years. Amol Bhosle was the first in his family to go to college, but COVID has forced him back on his father's farm. An animator by profession, he's one among the many young, educated Indians who've had to return home to the village after losing work in the city.
I had a good job at an animation firm in Pune. I earned more than $300 every month. It made my parents very happy. But I was fired after the lockdown was imposed, and so I had to come back home. There was no other option.
In his rural farm dwelling, patchy internet makes it difficult for Amol to take on freelance projects. His income has dropped to a third of what he made in the city. In fact, 97% of Indians are poorer compared to the last year, according to a recent survey by the Centre for Monitoring the Indian Economy.
Things are back to square one. I used to wear good clothes, a nice watch. People took notice. I had dreams of building a nice home and buying a car for my parents so that I could take them on trips. All of that has come to a naught.
Between April and June, as a deadly second wave of COVID ravaged the country, 15 million Indians lost their jobs. The youth have been disproportionately impacted by this crisis. An estimated 8 to 10 million youngsters enter India's labour market every year, but barely a fraction of them are being absorbed into the workforce. India's demographic dividend, or a surge of working-age people in an economy, some say is at the risk of turning into a demographic curse. Without policy interventions to address this, the pandemic will have left behind a lost generation in its wake. Nikhil Inamdar, BBC News, Miraj, India.